Warren Buffett is telling you that you should gamble on the USD, not Bitcoin, not crypto, but hold the US dollar. Gamble there. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, still alive here in Dubai. And if you want to know what that means, make sure you check out the last video I did with Crypto Kid, right? He asked me the question, what does that mean? And yeah, you'll find out there on his video. So yeah, check that out. Also, we're going to be showing you what to do for the trades in today's videos. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about Ethereum. We're going to be talking about what happened yesterday during the Shanghai update, and the CPI data came out and nobody cared. So yeah, it didn't affect the price, but anyways, well, actually I won't even mention the CPI because we all know it's a lie, and what's the point? So we're gonna be going over the charts, and if you're interested in trading, you make sure you head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Okay, so let's get on with the show. Starting off with Bitcoin is 1 year away from a major technical event. History suggests the start of another bull run. Yes, assuming that the US dollar doesn't collapse, right? We're going to have a Bitcoin happening sometime next year around April or May 2024. The reason why it cannot be pinned down to an exact date is because mining is not an exact science. It's general. It has a mathematical statistical probability. So, for example, when we're mining, the statistical average that you'll find mine a block is 10 every 10 minutes, but it doesn't happen in that way. It's just on an average basis over time, it works out to 10 minutes. It does not work out exactly to 10 minutes. And on top of that, as miners, join in, and they actually cause the system to readjust the speed. So because you're mining so many bitcoins too fast, it has to readjust, ensure that you stay in that 10 minutes. Basically, you are mining a lot faster than what could possibly happen, right? In a sense, because it occurs every 2 weeks, so the readjustment phase. So within 2 weeks, you could be mining a whole bunch of coins faster, but then it readjusts so that you ensure that the next 2 weeks are going to be slower. But people could start adding even more mining equipment and then make it even faster, and then it has to readjust again. So once some mining equipment comes off, of course, and people are not mining, the readjustment occurs the opposite direction. So what happens is it may take even longer than 2 weeks, slightly longer than 2 weeks to readjust the mining process so that it's now easier to mine and not harder. And so that is the system and how it works, and that's why we can't get an accurate exact date on Bitcoin halving. Now, what does the halving actually mean, right? Because most people don't know. It just means that the block rewards, when Bitcoin was invented, it started off with 50 Bitcoin as a block reward, meaning that every time you found a block, you get 50 Bitcoins. And the reason why it was so high before is because Bitcoin had no value. And so those people who did perceive the value at the beginning got the most amount of Bitcoins so that they can support the network. And so as time went on, every 4 years on an average basis, it splits the reward in half. So meaning that it started off at 50, and then it went to 25, then it went to 12.5. Now we're at 6.25, and then it's going to dip down to 3.1 Bitcoin, just over 3.1 Bitcoin next time as a block reward for finding the next block, and 3.12 actually. So with that said, that's going to be deflationary, and deflationary means that there's not going to be a lot of coins coming in, new coins coming in. So that means the price has to go higher, and that's what happens, and it occurs over 6 to 18 months. whenever there's a monetary event of inflation, increasing of the money supply, or deflation, decrease of the money supply. All right, with that said, let's go on to this. Beware of small crypto deposits made without your knowledge. You may be hacked. Now, when I read, I thought they meant, crypto to your Ethereum wallet so that if you moved it, they would take all your money. Well, no, actually, in this article, they talk about people actually just tracking your account, and I'm like, what? That's just dumb. Why did they have to send you some cryptocurrencies to track your account? I can write a program that tracks your account and figures out what you're doing when you're doing it, and then come up with a way to come up with a scam to steal from you. And this is what they're explaining in this article, right? I read through it, and I just don't want to read any of these parts because it was like I did not agree with this article at all. There's no point in actually putting dust in your wallet, right? In order to track you, right? There's no point. It is a point to put some cryptocurrencies in your wallet, which can be have an application behind them that can steal all your money, or they can convince you that hey, you could sell this on their own platform, their own decentralized platform, and that's a big scam, basically draining your whole wallet. So that is how they would normally do the attack. But I don't see how dust dropping a small amount that you can't move will make any kind of difference at all. You can't even there's no point in even tracking that money because let's just say they change a different account. So it just doesn't seem this article doesn't make any sense as I read through it. There is no point in putting dust there to monitor your spending habits when you could do it automatically as long as you get an address. As long as you have an address, you could just look at it because it's all public information. So why do you need to put dust there? As a developer, it doesn't make any sense to me, this article. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so moving on to our favorite guy that wants to tell you not to buy Bitcoin. I've seen people do stupid things all my life. Warren Buffett doubles down on his long-held Bitcoin and crypto views. Okay, so he was asked, right, what he thought about crypto and is it going to go away and stuff like that. And he said, I didn't like chain letters when I was a kid. I thought, why in the world should I send along a chain letter, said Buffett. I've seen people do stupid things all my life, and I really empathize with that. I mean, people like to play the lottery. People love the idea that they're going to make more money tomorrow. Oh my God. Okay. If you buy Bitcoin and save Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's true. You are gambling on the fact that Bitcoin will increase in value. If you buy US dollars, right, you are gambling on the fact that the US dollar will increase in value. Oh, what's that? What? Did you just say inflation will wipe you out? So it's a bad gamble. I see. Because are you sure that's going to happen? How do you know that's going to happen? You don't know. The Federal Reserve could stop printing, start raising interest rates, which they have, and that means they'll drain out all the liquidity. That means the value of your dollars will go up. Yeah. And so that means the banks will go under, but hey, they'll let the banks go under because if they don't invest that money, people's money properly, right, it will disappear. So, that's how everything's done properly, right? In our system, financial system, there is no shenanigans going on. Yeah, right. So you do know that it is clear that buying U.S. dollars or saving in your U.S. dollars or local currency, whatever, is a bad investment. That's why you look for other things to put your money in. Okay? And now he's calling Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies gambling. Well, it's not. It is. Everything's a gamble. True. Everything you do is a gamble. If you decide to take a job A instead of job B, you're gambling that job A is better and make you more money than job B, and you'll be more happy on job A. So that's a gamble. You don't know that for sure, right? So you take the best information you can get, and you make a choice. That's it. And so that's what I'm telling you, right? The best information is Bitcoin's not going anywhere. Cryptocurrencies are not going anywhere. They're going to be the money system, right? Based on the fact that we operate on a mathematical algorithm that no one can shoot. so makes them the most likely candidate as money in the future. Okay, so with that said, crypto millionaires, can new investors still strike it rich? Yes. In a word, yes, you can. You can do it in many, many different ways. You can do it with trading. You can do it with, just buying and holding. Or just in researching any aspect of crypto and getting involved in that particular niche, because there's so many niche verticals that you can go down that you could specialize in the crypto space and profit greatly and become millionaires in that space. It's not funny. So why not take advantage of that and use that to your abilities, right? Just find a niche market wherever it is, right? You could just whether it's just the buy and hold kind of person, or it's the trading person, or maybe you're an NFT guy, or maybe you're a developer and you want to build something. There's lots of options. And if you don't want to build, you could always help applications, people who are building stuff, help them and have them give you some free coins. Your possibilities are endless. And if you're interested in trading, make sure you head over to bybit.davincij15.com, all right, where you can get a huge trading bonus, and same with okx.davincij15.com's links are in the description or in the comment section. Okay, so let's take a look at the charts and see where what Bitcoin is doing. Jesus, no decision. Like, there's some serious indecision here, and we are still haven't decided which direction Bitcoin wants to go. It's clearly in the positive direction right now. Now, as we are staying above the 13 EMA, I thought a breakdown to here would see us retest the 29K, but bounce off of it most likely, because Bitcoin is still in a bullish situation. But hey, Bitcoin wants to stay up here. Let it stay up here. That's great. But we're gonna wait for some sort of Wing action before we can hit the buy button on Bitcoin. Right now, there is a little bit of W here, but of course, it's already taken itself to its target. So you might want to avoid that. If you've already taken some profits on that, you can move your stops to break even. If you did use this W pattern on the hourly that showed up, you can see it probably more clearly on the 15-minute. There you go. You see it there. Nice, beautiful W, right? And if for those who are new to the channel and watching this and want to know how you trade that, it's just it's really simple, right? You just go take the length of the W and then put it from the top, breakout. You can see the targets right there. Boom, we hit the target nicely. Sometimes I move my candle body to the candle body so that you can definitely get the target hit exactly. So there you go. If you want to make sure that you are going to hit the target, and so if you want to trade that, you'd obviously take it on the breakout from that entry, from the maybe either the candle bodies or the wick. It's up to you, and then take it to its ending point. But now, once it does, don't get greedy. Just take your profits and go. You could take half. You could take and see if maybe it continues higher. Right, that's up to you. But right now, Bitcoin is in another consolidation chop phase, so we have to accept that this is going to stay here for some time. And yeah, that's how we would trade it. So make sure you trade it using bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below or in the pinned comment. All right, so looking at Ethereum, oh man, Ethereum, make it mine. Looks like you were losing your stuff. We head back up. I was saying that you should take some profits off of this, and now, well, it hasn't broken up to above this previous high to really tell us that, hey, you know what, Ethereum is going to take off. So right now, this could turn into just a triple top, right? So that's what we're looking at right now. It could turn into a triple top, but if it blows up above the 1942, then Ethereum is headed a lot higher, headed to the target, which I have outlined up here. So not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be easy because it's got to break through the $2,000 mark. Big fat round numbers, right? People are going to take profits around that. So look out for that. Never leave your trade. Never target your trade at a big fat round number. That is a bad idea indeed. Okay, for a lot of different reasons. Right now, Ethereum, it could roll over if this turns into an M. This we can see the bottom part here of the 1852 become the breaking point as we can break down even further. So we got to keep an eye out for that as well. We did not break the 49 percentile. So alt seasons generally occurs in the summertime. And we didn't get it. We didn't get it like prolonged alt season this year. We got a little bit of an alt season in January, February, but after that, we just started tanking against Bitcoin. This is alt season against Bitcoin, not dollars, because dollars is going to be different, right? Dollars, I think the alts are going to be dragged up with Bitcoin in dollar terms, but not in Bitcoin terms, meaning that if you held on to Bitcoin, not the altcoins, right, you'd make more money. So that's what this is. This is what this chart is telling you. Hold on to Bitcoin because you're going to make more money than any other alts. Now that doesn't say per se every single alt. There will be some that do well, but the odds of you holding those are rare. That's the whole point, right? So with that being said, you have to look at the Dixie chicks. That's not good. The Dixie chick, right? I call it the Dixie chick. It's the U.S. dollar currency index, right? Which is named to take Dixie, DXY. But yeah, the dollar's falling out of bed here. It's brutal. So we might see some serious action. Remember how we were talking about a dollar collapse is possible in this year? Yeah. Well, if this continues, right, and we see a massive downfall, just like the Russian dollar, you can see that the U.S. government might do something stupid. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's show, and make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.